So to start this practice, finding a comfortable position, so taking a few moments to settle into a comfortable posture. So finding a comfortable posture, but also settling into a posture that is dignified. So with a straight back. So a posture that is conducive to keeping the mind awake. And then gently guiding our attention inwards and finding the breath within the body. Noticing the flow of the air going in through your nostrils, filling up your lungs. Noticing the slight pause between the in-breath and the out-breath. And noticing the air flowing out from our lungs and out through our nostrils. And gently resting our focus on the breath, as if it were a cycle. In, pause, out, pause. In, pause, out, pause. And then trying to see if it's possible to breathe a little bit deeper than normal. So breathing in a little bit deeper than normal and gently releasing the breath. Both our in breaths and our out breaths being gentle. And then trying to see if it's possible to equalize the breaths. And reminding ourselves that to do this we can use counting or use phrases to help us. So breathing in a little bit deeper than normal, with our in-breaths and out-breaths of equal length and rhythm. And we might notice that thoughts still arise within the mind. And that's absolutely fine, it's what the mind does. So reminding ourselves that in the practice of meditation, we are not trying to block thoughts or make the mind go blank. But we are familiarizing ourselves with the mind and how thoughts arise, display themselves, and self-liberate when we don't get engaged with them. So meditation, we familiarize ourselves with the process of thoughts turning into thinking. And whenever we notice that, gently bringing the mind back to this breathing body. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. In breaths and out breaths a little bit deeper than normal and of equal length and rhythm. And now gently turning our focus a little bit more on the out breath. Maybe noticing if there is a releasing quality to this out breath. So maybe noticing the tendency for the body to relax as the body breathes out. And then seeing if the mind can learn from the body. So as the body releases the breath and relaxes, our mind releases involvement with thinking and begins to settle. And moving on to the grounding phase, gently letting our breath fall into its natural rhythm. And gently noticing the general felt feeling within the body. What is the general felt feeling within the body right now? And we could notice a sense of relaxation or the opposite, tension. We could notice a sense of stillness or the opposite, agitation. Could notice a sense of awakeness or the opposite, sleepiness. Or it might be that there is just a neutral sense. So noticing and letting experience unfold as it is. And then gently scanning through the body. So starting by noticing our toes, the bottom of the foot, the top of the foot, the heels, our ankles, our shin, the calf, our knees, the hamstring, our thighs, the pelvis, the points of contact between the body and the chair, our lower back, maybe noticing the curvature of the spine, our abdomen, and maybe noticing the rising and falling of the abdomen with the breath, our upper back, our chests, our fingers, our hands, our forearms, the elbows, our biceps and triceps, our shoulders, our necks, our face, our ears, eyes, our nose, the mouth, the back of our head, and the top of our head. And then noticing the whole body. The whole body breathing. Resting here on the ground. And then getting a general felt feeling of the weight of the body. And how the weight of the body is unconditionally supported by the ground beneath the body. So body resting here right now, unconditionally supported by the ground beneath the body. And as the body is unconditionally supported by the ground, the body can act as an unconditional support for the mind. So as we breathe out, and we notice maybe that sense of our center of gravity dropping, our mind resting within the body, unconditionally supported by the body. The body resting on the ground, unconditionally supported by the ground beneath the body. Mind and body resting here right now, unconditionally supported by the ground and surrounded by space. Nothing to do, nowhere to be. Nothing to achieve, nothing to strive for. Even dropping the notion that we're here to meditate. So dropping all kinds of conceptions. And gently opening up to our experience right now. So gently opening up to our experience right now. So might notice physical sensations. You might notice emotions or feelings arising, passing and falling. You might notice the arising and falling of thoughts. or else might notice our ever-changing experience from moment to moment. So dropping all sorts of conceptions. And just watching experience right now. And at any moment I might notice maybe an engagement with a physical sensation or a thought or a feeling. And how the mind got carried away by it. So if we notice that, being realistic and knowing that that's inevitable to happen. So as it happens, gently bringing the mind back to this breathing body. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. So as I breathe out, the mind settling within the body. Body settling on the ground. And then maybe using an anchor. Either the breath, so gently resting our attention lightly on the sensations of the breath. Or we can use sounds, gently resting our attention, or sounds within the environment. Or maybe a part of the body. So maybe gently resting our attention on our hands. So choosing an anchor, the breath, sound, or our hands. Gently resting our attention on any anchor. So I'm resting right now on my experience. With a light focus on my mindfulness support. And then gently opening up to my experience right now. So dropping any conception, dropping any preference. And just opening our awareness. Opening our awareness to the experience of the body, to the experience of the physical sensations of the body, rising and falling, to the experience of any feelings or sensations arising and falling, to the experience of any thoughts passing through the mind, rising and falling. So an open awareness of experience right now, just as it is. No grasping, just an open awareness. So maybe getting a sense of our hands being the holder of our experience. So getting a sense of being the holder of our experience. And to help us, we might visualize our hands, one on top of the other, palms up. Maybe holding a circle. Holding our experience right now. And at any time might notice that we get lost into the experience. And that's absolutely fine, it's okay. So whenever we notice that we get carried away by anything in particular, is there a preference? So is there a preference? So I got carried away. Is there a preference, maybe trying to grasp or push away the experience? So noticing if there was a preference and then gently bringing the mind back to this breathing body. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. And as we breathe out, the mind settling within the body. Body settling on the ground. So resting, settling right now with an experience. with a light focus on our mindfulness support. So on our anchor, on our chosen anchor. And then, in your own time, again gently expanding, opening our awareness to our experience. And to help us, we might visualize our hands again, one on top of the other, palms facing up. Holding our experience. Making space for whatever arises. So holding experience as it is right now. So now, as we come towards the end of this practice, again gently bringing awareness to the body, to the points of contact between the body and the chair or the ground beneath us. Noticing the breath within the body. So noticing the breathing body. I inhabit a body that knows how to breathe itself. And gently acknowledging my presence within the room. So getting a sense of our surroundings and gently acknowledging our presence. I am here. And then I invite you to put your hands on your heart. May you be happy. May you be at peace. May you be safe. May you be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. And then to seal the practice, ending with a dedication that any benefits that might come from the practice towards myself expand outwards towards others in ever expanding circles. And in your own time, on the sound of the bell, gently ending the practice.